number 24 day for Inside 3 Moon 2018. PIDGIN News Debates, Equinox Story House, Corner people them. Sabi say na time for we for enter back for the main story the way they pass for inside the week. But Sabi say today, it then a special one for Seekers waiting on Sunday, when a 25 day for this very moon. We go get vote for get new senator them. So this one for Saturday today, we go try for enter for inside senator them fine. Me and must change them. We go try for see waiting way the senate people the way they want change and waiting they don't do, and waiting way the new one the way they get for vote them they get for do. So we go try for look all inside that chapter. Inside 32 we go talk as we Norway, Southwest it be hot inside the week. Sabi say Oga Ivo Leke Tambo win a head boy for GC board. They be Tiffy, but last, they be last levy. Inside the week, we see as we for Sika fight will happen for that side for Meme division. 3 people them, the day where they be don't tip them, they bring them to for inside the week. All that to read and so plus even other small one the way in the past for inside country. We go look at proper this afternoon. Frundi, I want to say thank you plenty for answer we present.
Yes, thank you, Ambassador. Thank you for all the technicians of Inside EQUINOXE Radio and Television.
Yes, another person too who call on today now, Eric. He's a social businessman, busy man, up down. Eric, good afternoon. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon, Ambassador. I want to salute all technicians who they don't make this program pass and tell and say may the whole time may they continue to struggle
for the work. All right, so number 2 stranger than that. Before we enter for Tori in the proper, we go start with the one we don't the pass since for the week from him. We don't get more than 21, or if one start count and also they don't reach around at least 20 people them. For the palava say they make magu ngomna money, carry the bishidon for chain. Wait till you get for talk for this chapter for Operation Sparrowhawk, where they cash people the way they know they manage money fine. Since the one way overhot, na one for Atanga Nakuna, ibi nyati come for Asa country, but only so Ilan na so for Nigeria, the same Nigeria where sabiti happen for them, they bring it back for Asa country. What you get for talk for this palava Operation Sparrowhawk, where the cash people the way they don't need to government money since.
Thank you, Ambassador. But for me, as we don't always the talk and for this for TV house, for me, I know something that the best way government they put that in place. That is when the cash man, they know they talk how much way they embezzle, they know they talk how much where they don't take them from ye. But I said they don't catch it, they go put you for jail. Now the thing is the border with plenty because I don't think the government they do now the right work. Normally, and you say I'm sorry, Ambassador, when they put Atangana was on position, when they move Atangana, they put Mvondo. When they move Mvondo, they put a beggar. So he says that the same people then they go over and they thief every day, Ambassador. So why they never go for different regions like for Western Province, for Eastern Province, if we go for Eastern Province, I think for the whole Eastern Province, I think only one person come over as a minister. And if you come for decide for Western Province and we send something like 1 or 2. So I want to say if government will try to remove this Atangana them, Imbida them, Mvondo them. Because they don't show that inside this 21, all now center and southern province. When our chief people them inside this country.
You get the last list where they come out and we never still we have been read someone boy name for the way service it means say it come out for that side for Southwest. So one Southwest will surely be inside because it come out for Manfred about divine at the last list that they come out where they thought say made they not come out for outside country. Now Eric used to say you don't follow Tori as we the pass. We don't get more than 20 in there now where they don't tell them say me they not come out. But the one way be overhot plenty now Tangana way be make like say one touch. But now the same Nigeria where they send that people them for you now so for the way they go pick it. So it means say their own sick to do the tonton cash.
Yes, they used to talk say as tell one sleep, prepare, fix your bed the way they sleep now. So your bed if your bed they fine now so you go to sleep. So this palava thief for inside the government, I think all man done the singer. So it needs to surprise people there. But one thing I say all that government people there, all that people, all we know say all them so that they thief money. But I say the days of some mafia, as they say clan, we know a group of people them inside government. When they are friends, so you power don't come out, they come now, they knock your back, catch you. When they want to look at Tanganakunda, they don't catch you in Nigeria. How do come on Nigeria, Cameroon borders? Where they belong, all we don't know say police be there for a back the control. That means we get friend them inside police, inside gendarme, it's a government where they permit me come out, me go enter Nigeria. So now a very big shame for Cameroon. The show say we not even there for us.
Ambassador, well, for my brother on the other side, I don't think say la shame, but I know say they do a good. If they come in terms of security for Cameroon, will be one, and they will come for corruption for Africa and for the world. Cameroon be first. The problem is what Mr. Atangana Bazikona do. He corrupts the commissioners the way they be there for Yaoundé. They drive it count for Southwest pass through to take boat enter Nigeria. And you know one thing, Cameroon they be very good for investigation because time they be take woman lucky woman. And they get for torture a woman get for leak the secret of place where Masade. So you see they get for finding out, and then Cameroon get some covenant now with Nigeria where if Cameroonians they do something enter inside Nigeria they must pick them, because I'm not thinking the best thing for us to go to Nigeria because Nigeria they start being like a bone to our throat.
But they be talk say the man the first time they be start talk say they hear say go Morocco, hear say Canada, then last we only can hear say Nigeria. How do you think what Canada? Now the question that but the two people they want to be now, if you say all the time they say they don't cash people there, they don't tip money, keep on from Qatar, keep on, it don't help Cameroon.
It never help for no nothing. Nigeria don't say Cameroon them. I don't know which the government is the one for do, Ambassador, because when they catch these people, tell the Cameroon public how much this man there embezzle, how much he gave a back and back for Cameroon may enter about treasury. But the thing that would ever do, we don't even know whether they enter, they don't give how much. For me, I would look like we get one ex-president for Guinea Conakry, Daddy Camara. When he be talks with it, you see when I move my eyeglass, I know the 60 people in my country. But when I wear my eyeglass, I see all thief man. And what he do now, so he catch that people that put them in prison, and they call now one after another. How much of your account we don't put down? You bring that money, they send have a government treasury. French people, how now wicked people they be. The plot coup against that man, the bullet if he hate me get off sense, and then they find on people put down. Now the kind of thing that give happen inside this country, we cash man. Bring the money with them. You put up a treasury, we open copy. Look like we not get water inside Cameroon. We get people that will Southwest, they don't get light. Look like the other ambassadors from Mitengene. You show people that they come out for kilometers to go carry water.
The man who country to you will see and say that people then when they tip the money, so for example for South Africa, when they be accused by President Zuma for thief, he become for fund assembly answer. They give question, the answer why status no go back the money. So now the same thing we get no need, because since when they talk about a PV, they never tell you how much way that a PV don't bring them. They only catch people there, they put them for prison. The money will not see them. They only years they for prison, and the years for that prison they live like big people there. They inside VIP. They get VIP. They chop fine. They get air conditioning inside their cell them. They sleep on top fine mattress.
They come on go be houses.
They come on at the evening yesterday. They come on go dance.
Go be houses.
They come on go dance camper. So now very big shame.
Alright, so now just chapter that was more talk and small for Palava people there, they don't make katakata ungomna money, they don't pick them one. But before we come off for outside the one, we service inside the last chapter, we get 3 professors them, if I don't make mistake, they don't catch them. Plenty professors that you talk for them, they don't see need for say me they get tired to say they be professor for inside Cameroon. You buy the idea?
Professor.
We get Professor Bruno Bekolo. We get even Professor Minko Ashetu, he named John come out for list now. So all them they talk say, but why they get for cash professor? Say now professor then they fix country. When they lock them, so it means say something there for back.
Yes, Ambassador, when they talk, so if you look like the crew, I quite remember some years back in those days where for inside this program before you want come in. I don't talk about Professor Bikuro because I know what the past for Douala University. And I don't talk say one day for this very panel. I don't talk say one day it will go in for. And the truth, I say when the time reach, they don't pick it because you know for what entire university for Douala, where you not get at least 100 or 200 times fast. Whether you merit or you no merit. That one not corruption. So all the professors when they teach talk about corruption. Now that they instead corrupt the nation. So they're supposed to remove that title for them ambassador. I don't think they merit that title for the professors.
Ben Nabucco, they don't learn that before they get the title.
Ambassador, I quite remember so get one professor for Southwest for Boyade, where they call it prof, when I'm mayor, where I think it buy all it certificate them and they call it prof. So for me, that name prof, whether I merit it or not, whether I go to school or not, if I forget the certificate, you get it.
May I see and say that part of corruption. you don't enter inside Cameroon and their blood. Because now the system where they in place, don't put inside Cameroon. If you enter the office today, enter for sign on paper. If they don't ask you money for inside, where you come outside, you start one as it. What happens? Maybe that man not ask me money because you don't enter inside all my. When you get nomination, no say you start and shanty, then you start behind them, you start buy blood. Now why that way when they nominate person for Cameroon, all family they come for the man house that very night. Na party, they open whiskey. We instead of tell the man they know he get for work fine, he get for no as it do government money, we want money. They say can't tell say no pa. Welcome. No say as you do for fun, we do for bank, we enjoy. As you don't do for up now, that mean not be and say that corruption not be inside. Come on and that blood. Even small begin for today now, so don't you know if any. He go there first time as they say with the job you won't go so come and no
you must fair for you with a small
must fair food begin with small thing. You must say wash me. Even small even for Njange herself, even for meeting self, even for that means the corruption not enter we. Let me go and the restaurant put that system in place. I see as na very thing it will take long time for move inside Cameroonian the blood.
Okay, we go left this chapter for Magu Ngomna Money. We enter for inside chapter for vote. Forget new senator them. First place we go land. Make we enter for inside Bamenda town. Say con people them. Now road where someone they don't start give like their own promise where they go use them if they put them for senator. Sabi say CPDM they get their list and then say they try for make their own sense. They try for check sense how they feel use them for chop all the people them say me they vote for them. Even as way if they ever be say even before vote they sabi say they get for win the vote. So for that side for Bamenda CPDM people then they check their sense how will they go talk for people them for him. Now so to UNDP people then say they check their own sense for see as well then too they go make population vote for them. Sabi say according to UNDP them they talk say thing where they go bring them if they vote for them. Now chapter say may they make their roads, may they bring waiting, bring water, bring light and all the thing that way they worry people then. So even chapter 2 for hospital, seat bed and all that kind of thing them where you know they now the kind thing then that way all people they already dey for inside chapter for vote for Senate they talk for inside Bamenda side they so called people them. That one now inside Bamenda main town say make we take una now so we enter now for side where they call them say Babesi call people them for that side waiting the pass council people them they be the meet up yes. All council of them, they be meet up now for check the kind work with council of them and mayor for inside Babesi, they don't do them. Yes, now for check all the thing way they don't do them. And for inside that chapter, they check the way if they no be doing fine, one way they do them fine, and wait the way they no be doing fine so that they feel correct, and they check money way they use them for the year way it just finished. But Sabi said this council meeting with council of them, it no be there only for themselves. For Sika say inside 5 years, now the first time where they see senator, where the former senator, yes, for inside Ngokitunja side, at the first time where council of them they see since where they voted for inside 5 years. Inside the meeting, the senator will get for come up for chair, we don't put in name again, say me the vote, he talk for councillor people, then say waiting, say he beg. He sabi say for the first 5 years, like that, he say he beg. Say for the first 5 years, he never do no nothing. He say sabi that one. But he say make councillor then say they vote so that if it better till we know we don't do for the first 5 years. So now big question. The vote it go come or the vote it no go come. Now Babesi side that yes, we get 24 hours before we get the vote. If I ask you, Eric, say when you see the first 5 years for senator, the more look the whole Cameroon. You feel say the senator that they don't do work with you Cameroonian you get for say and say they be get for do.
No, that senator them for the 5 years don't pass. Now a very big shame for this one country. We can't understand. I don't think make report a normal report which they don't produce. Even as that crisis for Southwest and Northwest be the pass. I don't see them take position for the for the crisis. So I be it surprised myself for see senator them. I don't even know themselves. Apart of that they are president because they always show you for because they always show you on top some bit other high chair for assembly. And for them I know them. I never see them for ground or where some catters or accident happen for some place. I see some senator even go for 4 measures so talk or even go for hospital self. Assist the people that they in the need. So in a very poor
For first 5 years.
For first 5 years as you talk.
Now, Frundi, I turn back for you. First 5 years, they don't already finish, and now they check whether they feel put them back or they no go put them back. One they do, they go vote. One they do, Kunkuma Sese go give them a point. Now, when you sit down quiet, you look all the work for the first 5 years. You feel say the first 5 years, they be just push them for inside for secrecy. They want respect to the Constitution talk.
Ambassador, I go first of all, I go thank you, but very good question that, but I think we senators, they don't know what they did it for. Cameroon never right for get senators. If you go for Nigeria, you know which way senators are the work. Yes. If you go for America, you see where senators are the work. Cameroon, what they call them say upper house, which they do because the senators and the parliamentarians, they do now one and the same thing. But when the parliamentarians they begin for the year from the senators, where they call them the upper house. So I don't think say they get any work for them. For these 5 years, they don't even know what they go there for. And even the coming 5 years, they don't even know what they get for go there for. Because they don't even get inside this country. 2 regions inside this country, they get problem for 2 years. And senators, the president of senators, they know they talk anything. The senators, when they be the representative of the people, they know they talk anything, and they call themselves upper house. So they don't get anything for that 5 years where they count on them. Even the coming 5 years where they come, the outgoing senators, I'm not thinking they go do anything because, for example, for BBC Day for Amos Fongo, a village, I think they be well placed for them because know people them very well. It would be a shame. So we vote somebody. It's not by appointment. The votee, it not be like one Mr. Paul appoint. The vote you say, go and lead, represent these people them. And then you go for 5 years. You never ever pass for village. No. Okay, now the 10 that usually get for make election, you come back for excuse me, they vote you back because you go work, 2 of them work for that 5 years you go work. Now the same thing like Mr. Paul a government. Say 2 of them don't do it for them for this next of 35 years. May they vote again for the next 5 years, it go work. So I'm not thinking say if you don't work for 35 years, you go work for 5 years. If you never work for 5 years, they do another 10 years, you know, go still work. It need change. But we see people now reasonable and educated people. If they not be educated, Amos Fongo, when they inside this house, when I'm a technician, they go tell that people, they say, we now vote different person. And the different person go vote you. Ambassador, I bet you, change go be for Bamisi.
Okay. Now, Eric, what will look the list for Senate people the way they enter the year? If one look and find so the same people there, they don't be there, where they don't write list, enter back, one them for Douala here, we service Douala, they divide, they been a head boy, head get them for different lists. But for that side for Yaoundé, the old senator, then they decide they make now one list. So, the CCPDM get plenty councillors, then they say they don't really win, the bishop say they will win. But if you say some change we come for the new people, they don't put them for change.
The new people, they don't put them for change, no change. I need expect no change from them because none of them decide for change situation for Cameroon. Because no say all three they decide for Cameroon, they come from Yaoundé. All that in the last senator, they tell one I will vote me, I will change, I will give a vote. All that in a lie. Now see me they vote them. Because all will not say if Yaoundé never give order say when I fix the road, they no go ever fix them. If you hold your money say pocket one fix the road, you know ever fix them. So me they know not just a comment with the player, but we the only power get and only for talk. They may they continue ahead. But one day I hope they go finish. That's their game with the plan for Yaoundé day. One day they go finish.
Fro, if you say changes go be, we don't see most the people there they be there or the first 5 years then
Ambassador, whether they be there or they not be there. The truth not say that is if you fool people, some man, but you don't be fool it tomorrow, you don't be fool all the time.
All the time.
They fool themselves. There is no change, Ambassador. Cameroon no they like Nigeria way you fit Cameroon them. I don't know what it be, whether now some blockhead or something they inside Cameroon in the mind. They don't always think about tomorrow and the future. They always think about now and the end now. Because they're gonna go through those villagers. They give them way to they'll give the other CPDM tricot or loin or whatsoever. And then they give them small rice and give them one bottle or two bottle meat because they don't first be blockhead and say they own only plaba mimbo. When the lamp give them that 2 bottle mimbo, no, they don't finish. They take some time for the next 5 years. They'll still continue with doing that 2 bottle mimbo every day. But they need to change. Cameroon needs to change the mentality. That mentality they get to change up because no change. We don't expect any change for this senators election, whatever Yaoundé or whatsoever.
Now, before we even talk this palaver for Northwest and Southwest, make we try for talk. If you say, what would they look the condition, the detoxing security don't already make security for Southwest, Northwest side, will sabi to the pass. If you say true, it go pass fine for that side?
No.
Why it say no?
No.
Where security then?
Security before the day, no, Ambassador. Let's get security no be the first day. The developers put security for more than 1 year ago. But still yet, what they happen, it still happen. So, and the thing say, not that if whether they put security, they carry the whole forces for this side, for La Republique, they go put that for that two region.
Na Cameroon you do.
La République.
Who let it deny?
Na Cameroon you do.
I know this deny.
Na Cameroon.
La Republique,
Yes.
yes, now come to La Republique, no?
Republique
So now which way they talk
So
say,
when
whether they
they
carry,
put that one say la.
when they put La Republique, army La Republique for that side.
Na Cameroon
Oh.
army.
Different army dey for that side.
No, nobody say we get different army for that side. But the way they want to say, they carry all them for this side, go put them for that side. Security no go still rent because not the best way that, not the best way. Because sometimes they want to go for your bed, you say army for your front. The first thing, what you do is the panic. Which now the first thing now you the panic. When you don't panic, it don't kill your morale for that day. So that security they put up for that side, not the best. Instead of instead withdraw and then they call them for dialogue. Me the people they know, government know the people they call them for dialogue for this country, Ambassador. They know the people the other side of the country. They know.
Man, no cut you. The point I say, that policy stand as small. Government they give all means for government for solve the problem. You know, say as army enter inside that conflict, as army enter inside, radicalize the population. You know, say a population when person self like you, but even dog, your dog with the men for us. Every day when you beat it, wait. One day, you know, respect you. He will lack your respect, will turn by you. Now what did happen for Southwest and Northwest? That population, they don't over, army don't over treat that people then. Where they see images them, now I don't even know what I will see there for inside. I don't even know what I will see there inside Cameroon. All that opposition party that they see what they pass for that side. No man if fit talk. Even minister, then that senator, they go talk to them, they vote them. Then if you talk, then if you take position for that, their population that they face through, they're a very big shame for this country, because right for civilian, they burn houses them for they do kill people them. A very big shame for our army if not they do am.
If not they do am.
If not they do am, a very big shame for them because we know say we get one of the best army there for Africa. If not seen now, the image that they present for we now say no, now it's the opposite of the thinker. It will be a very big shame. Then so I want Adam say me the only I want to on talk. Me no only talk na tell that they make that thing because you know say when insecurity there for some place, Ghana the form. We'll be saying for extreme now they will be talk about couple they with them. You see, so any group that they form, they go start put an up different put their head, different because any man was time it will be not like jungle. Any man get power, one want for chop, one for survive. So
if you say now so na time any man get power they struggle to for
yes.
If you chop as we
yes when a region beat destabilize when they destabilize a region, gang they hook up any gang why they know fit all things they happen they know fit accuse this man or this man because they don't really know
confusion.
Yeah, but I don't go like when they use that word gang them, whether what gang they do or you say terrorist. Terrorist start how or gang they start how? When you don't kill my brother or my sister, you kill 1, 2, and you look at yourself, you say be lonely, wait to be the next, you get anger, wait to be the anger. Anger will make it cause a lot of havoc.
Yes.
So I don't like they use that word gangs or terrorism, they don't come in. Before then, terrorism be there, gangsterism be there, it not be there. So now the fightings and killings of the innocent one, and then okay, for example, last 2 weeks, what one guy a woman do? A bit pregnancy, as they run for enter bush, as they run, we go under the fire. Those woman before a born inside bush, nobody will help that woman. You know, a husband, no way, and he lost the pikin, lost the woman die. Where did the boy go? He gave for enter bush. He said he go join rebels. So you feel imagine now that kind of things that they cost. People that you see some people he lost a woman, lost a pikin. He said, I'm not getting nothing for truth or for lost. It now it be forced to enter inside bush. So now the kind of thing and that kind of thing that they make her now. I thought if government know what to do, I know say they will know. They know the people if you touch them, this problem will finish. Now for nominate ministers and like the one that don't put them for Bamen that way they call themselves so well now waiting. The one that was they don't call not maybe the problem.
All
they
right.
know the people.
Okay, so we go talk different thing and we go enter now in the proper for that chapter where they hold. Sabi say for inside the week, the Kamamburu people then we say the glad say we get them. They be get fight for that side so for Meme division and that fight it make them they come back with some 3 people them where it is so they be don't thief them keep them for that side so for a condo team. All them they be the work for some company when na sort of bad now them the work road for a condo titi side after where they be keep them one Tunisian man inside the gun where they be the shoot am one Tunisian man he die and as well they land for Douala for inside airport for Kamamburu people them now so to Minister for Defense where they call it Joseph Betty Asomo Ebidede for talk Asia for the Tunisian countryman and the other Cameroon man where they be bring them they be dead them 3 one Tunisian man die Ngomna Togman Sesep he come off for sickbed he land for Douala here now so to people them for Tunisia to the day inside country they talk say congratulate and they glad plenty for their threatening we don't come but Sabi say one Tunisian man inside the fight will be passed they be shooty he die for that side so for a condo titi corner people there so this one that will pass inside the week and plenty people then say they don't glad plenty for the kind of thing but they ask na question plenty other thing they be get for the show and so that all man go sabi say na so country the worker but they never feel for see
Ambassador, you know why they show this one? Because a foreigner the inside and a diplomatic way, that is even the one who don't die, they'll use it in a diplomatic way. Now, why did they show this one? Because Tunisian the inside and one Tunisian die. If hadn't been in the Bididi, only Cameroonians, because we know the uniform men know that they fall down, know the civilians that they fall down, and nobody ever show them. So they show the one now because foreign at the inside we're not Tunisian. So if government be show them, I think Cameroon will be show and then they know which way they pass inside this country, if in the war.
so
I will add some small thing inside which my brother just talking and saying. You see I'm inside Choroma for that video. You don't tire. Tell me the guys be start now. Everybody talk for all major. Everybody work on all major. I so see end yourself for here.
No, you know where.
Nah.
he joke almost
Never I say don't say don't tire. Never I say you don't tire. And the sick way they will not the sick because I hear the sick. That's now a person way head over hot. You need to sleep for night.
He only check.
It only check because we don't talk. Same way they go. See that people then, they should don't talk. Now so, you don't pass them, the situation don't pass them. Or they don't tire. You see the video, or they do tire. Is that your woman don't get power, it is sick. You don't I don't know who say take power for come for Douala for the city people then. They're very big shame. So as my brother talk, we see the video now because why man they did a diplomatic link the inside. So they go for make ultimately transparent. But if we be now black we never get images because see where the kid made them for Southwest, see where the kid papa them for Southwest, see where the kid shoot Wagola them for Southwest. We know the see video them for CRTV. Said you know showing no video. That was already born now. The next one now through social media always see. So and some.
I know out into for social media we go for taker. You sabi say social media now to the
yeah, we don't say the hell for life, but some video they where they see you know say that video na a real video. You know need for no say. I don't go Southwest. I dey go one of the pass I don't enter Southwest. I dey enter Southwest. So I know what the pass through for day. I dey talk with population level there. I get friends, most of my friends and Anglophone them.
All right.
I know what the pass for day.
Okay, so another story to a pass for the week, even as well to read the story change inside the week. Now this palm when they call it say Professor Ivo Leketambo, that one or will be sabi to a pass with he be the go for that side to for Lebialem. Now Saturday today make exactly 1 week we be come with this palava pass for Lebialem side where he be the go day. Other boy then today hold them for road with moto where he carry picking them for university where they begin for go make march for talk thank you for Ogan Kunkumam for make a point for the first Lebialem minister last the boy the Kashi put it for inside some bush. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, now where they come out Professor Ivo Leketambo, they no kili, even as we Pongo, if the pass on the ground say they so deep boy then they be don't ask money. But last so till now we never sabi whether to true money if be pass or money it no be pass. You feel say na so this palava again for me.
No.
It's if the Ivo Leketambo na pressing for Southwest. If one take and say
this palava the pass na pre demonstration for sure we say this government the early way get answer our country no mean early way they take power from their people because if that Ivo, that Mr. Ivo, if you take power for the people then, let that thing where they do it so they do it so for happen. So we not say the government are government for friends them. When they don't say they ask for the village, now they for CPDM for our friend, they say no, this man they propose, they even try for look how many percentage we will cover them inside a village. As na friend for government, the CPDM will just say bon, you be mayor or they'll give 10 post. Wait for a village self, sometimes you never even be asked for that village. You look and so if they go so because yes, if they go celebrate some nomination for some combi.
Yes, na Paulta song.
Yeah, if they go celebrate, yes. If they go celebrate, so they go drink their champagne. Where people that die, there are people that they die. There are people that they shoot their people, then they burn their houses, they die. They go celebrate nomination. You get sense. It be normal. It be normal. Say population go vex. They go take some kind. But I know. Now some of it us na this party do and this party do because even
I don't ask questions. Say na so it go be. Na the question.
No, it not go be so.
Na so it get for be.
You know
for solve problem if they get for solve the problem na so it get for be. For cash people they in their own people them for inside village.
For solve the problem, no na so it get for be. As my brother just talk. Now for come for table, we be brothers them. We brothers one papa one mommy. Two of them say we will remain inside Cameroon. Anything will happen, we will remain Cameroon. Not only for come onto one table. Just my brother, wait you one time. I tell you, you tell me, I tell you wait you meet to one time. We make agreement as they make a fumba now. As they make a fumba. Then they go back, they go she done. Yeah, for that kufuma meeting.
Need John ask him, many John talks more. You don't talk.
Okay.
Ambassador, one of our brother we don't talk say. You know, sometimes in the way we used to get some conflict between Southwest and Northwest. One man can use some statement. When these two people that they ever argue, they can't agree. They never. If you know what we talk about. No, Weber.
Okay. Weber.
He say, when I know my brothers, when they will stand up, this country will turn upside down. If you see what they're doing for the joke for Bamen that they be kidnapped, today don't know a word about. You see this one, Mr. Ivor for Libya Lembe, where they will GC bought. You see what did happen. I'm not thinking say now the good way they kidnapped. I don't know whether because they ask some money because they be short of money or because of short of food. Because I quite remember some time when they kidnapped Minister Amadou Ali, a woman, and one mayor for that side for North.
The question when people they ask and plenty whether this worker for Oga and Tanganji it don't change for inside that side because they thought say be get mind for go for Batibo where they be the fear say maybe no if for go but they say go Batibo no nothing no do it.
For me, it be very early for start judge whether which way go for do, it go fine or it not go fine. But for me, like a layman, it not get any impact for we. I'm not saying go come up for the go worse hours, yes, but that one will solve the problem. I not think. Look like my power for them, my phone. I'm going for waiting for them, and the other phone where it took microphone for top. The phone of Bambala. He said no, the position is the back, the devil back speed and 100%. The next morning for morning, that means the bullet in house, all glasses, chakara all. Because of that which we talk. And that's why I want to tell them, say, we know say one of them for back speed and for chop. That's not true. And we know say that the leak that the people, we don't put that place like fun because you get your subject. When are we are subject for that place. But if you go stand on behalf of betray the people, because you want to take your personal interest. Because after we talk that thing, that for Bambalang, we don't give it that peace plan. After that, for Monday, they go. That means the bullet in house all with glasses are up because in a story building. The bullets are all down. So I just want to talk, see, it's not going to solve the problem because if we begin to solve the problem, why they shouldn't for Sunday discuss Monday that incident happened. So they know they solve anything. And I don't think say it will solve some problem.
Eric.
Yeah, I think they call this thing where they do for phone camera, they call and say camouflage study. They want to show for opinion. People they do for answer, people they say the worker for day. When it's the opposite. We be not say now one of the people every time they make their speech concerning this guy where they start. Now they make the people they get they start to rise up. So they reach for some level. We be say and say, we even see the video them as they be receiving, tell we go for them, as they be shooting motor with stone them for driving for Norwest. As they don't nominate now, one show, so they want show we say two way they be talk na opposite. As you know sometimes he president worship for TV, he go see how to say no, you don't gather phone they work, they no go soft, no nothing.
Some people they ask question if this appointment again for Oga Tanganji now for say make ego solve the problem it say no day. Now the question that some people they say they like saying as a small.
Yeah, but I think it's a small trap when they don't set them because now you start this issue with dog say no on the phone they no get problem. And now they don't put in and say okay now we problem that's answer problem there. Go solve this problem we talk say problem because that's answer problem there. So go now to the field, convince the people, tell we now say that problem talk say no day so the problem don't finish. But one thing I want to ask our ambassador, governors and jails they don't stop bikes them for some particular areas and for Northwest and Southwest. Mr. Tanganji don't go buy bikes, give key. Now, so many people that continue to work for this place, they will bound now, or I don't understand because unless you give key for the best kings, people that use some work.
Down in a special one.
Why they go for special people?
Why they didn't get for stop by them? Why they go for stop by them?
So now the thing that it bother me plenty because when I see they don't go talk, how many bikes they even get and they don't burn how many? The other day was how they don't burn 42 bikes. You be aware?
I'll be aware.
Good. So if they fit burn 42 bikes for one particular place, I want to see people man like Ghana you don't put it. Me go for that place and burn that 42 bikes and buy new 42 bikes and 2 get for that people don't burn them for them. For me, now for that I would think say sometime they will start win these Benz Okada guys and for nowhere start win because if you buy 10 bikes go get for some particular people and when they don't stop bike for some particular place and you want go Bamenda you don't tell people them say they come over. You tell them you come now secretly, very secretive. Just come then you call people by phone and then they come meet up. I think if you have to go convince people, you first announce. Say I come. Without waiting, without fixed place. But when you go secretly, you go reach for them. Start they can't call people, then they can gather. I don't think they will solve the problem.
I not say bike for dinner capital for person. Where you born person bike, no say you don't cut it and me no chop again. So you get for 5 minutes, me continue chop. You know if you don't feed different man go feed it. I go follow wait till the person they talk.
All right, we go finish this chapter with Komotuwe Maurice Kamto. He Komotu for inside the week. He be president for Cameroon Renaissance Movement. He says he talk for the same chapter for inside the week. We meet up with the Tory people them for that side, so for Yaoundé. According to Maurice Kamto for inside the meeting, we meet up with Tory people them for Yaoundé side them. He talks everything. He talks this palaver where they so cash people them, put them. Say that one, he no go help anyway for say make this palava end. Now so too he talk say for the way we don't see him, whether na Frenchman or na Englishman for inside Cameroon, no man he no go join hands say make the Chakara Cameroon into two. He sabi say the two people them, na people there they like themselves fine, so they go work say make the country turn up one. But on top all the one, he vex plenty for Sika say he talk say na Nkunkuma say he get hand for inside this palava way don't go for different level today. According to Maurice Kamto, he don't talk say make Nkunkuma, he call people them where they assign governor, make the Shidon and even the other people them for Shidon for talk inside this palava fine so that peace if you last turn back for the bet. Maurice Kamto, he talks in na palava for thief people them, no na palava for key where he go solve problem. He say that one ain't no day for the bet. He don't talk say Cameroon as so they French or Englishman, no man no go one for Chakara country for two. Now Maurice Kamto, na person they ever talk. If you say sense there for inside the talk,
sense there for the only play I know some sense there play talk say Cameroon will remain one and indivisible na one country. Or will not say Cameroon will remain Cameroon. But me no say this country you get for be a pan achu. We soup the inside they don't call all man all will gather. As long as any man go send a hand, lick up, chop, he go work. But as long as some friends them, some group them, some party them, come with them for where they go one school, they go take me for hostage. They take that decision them, more they suffer for under. Problem go be for you know work problem will continue to be for Cameroon. Okay. So now why that way me I prefer say may that the central they talk say it come may be effective before the end of this year. We know say when we say one make that public tap for acquire. We don't get for when may reach for Yaoundé, may book come for Yaoundé, or may they call minister, or may they call to say would we may Yaoundé give order. Tell me that thing will continue because that level don't pass. The level for development.
From come out to Maurice Kamto come out.
Yeah, and a big politician, he don't want to be minister of this country for justice. So he know which way they talk. So I'll be congratulating for the press conference we make for Yaoundé. So he don't talk everything. He talk plenty, but the one thing we talk now will be very important. Make government call these people. He know the people in them feet talk. Put them for table, they talk. This problem will be solved. Because don't talk say kidnapping of people and not go solve any problem. And that's not true. And not go solve. And if the one with the kidnap, I would like me to even go now for Yaoundé, they kidnap for this because if they kidnap people like ministers them, governors them, now they go like that. But when they kidnap people there, quick people them, government never do nothing, go laugh down the price after everything. They will nominate everyone like how they nominate one for Bamenda for Batibo. So my point I say, he don't talk fine. Call the people and talk dialogue with these people. Why government if fear wait for dialogue with these people? I've done talk for inside this house say government need pass for assembly. They call all those people they out of power. They start this problem with negotiation. We don't lock them. They move them. They come for round conference table. They talk. This problem will be solved, ambassador. If not, kidnapping and killing, it will still be continued because people they don't be hurt.
All right. So country people them now so we see country for today. Now we don't talk say today we go look plenty of us senator them vote. We go happen for Sunday for Cameroon here and Sabi say even party way the local country CPDM they enjoy 33 bond days so na so chapter for continue for vote and other one day. So but we get announced make we pass this announce for this man now some man we don't age fine we don't lose. Make we try for see that man in photo. They call that man in name say Ngongan Jean, yes. And Manadin will figure that photo, yes. Now they part that. Now Madame Django, where this say the talk say brother-in-law, where they call and say Ngongan Jean, aka name them. Na Tabawat, it don't disappear. It lost since on number 9 for January for afternoon, and they say na man will come up for that size of one day. Time will be come up for us. It be wear some khaki trousers, t-shirt with a black color, and as we hear, they talk say it no over black. It just get normal color, and it get height for 1 meter, 1 meter 80. And they say the man, he talk French, he talk Pidgin, and he talk their country talk where they call and say Mindumba. So now they beg say the man he stay for that side for back Chief Palace for Ndokpasi, and he be the one turn back for house or family house or Nyala side before he lost. Now before he lost. So tiny number for any man we see the man now 677 848 761 696 507 420 656 6968 525. Make we take the announce to for French. I will try for it and for French too. Madame Njankou signale la disparition de son beau-frère, nommé Ngongang Jean, dit Tabawat, depuis le mardi 9 janvier après-midi, natif d'arrondissement d'Oundé, et portait un pantalon kaki, t-shirt noir lors de sa disparition. Il est brun, mesure 1m80, il s'exprime en français, pidgin et en langue medumba. Ce dernier est parti du carrefour Cheferine Dokpasi 2, voulait se rendre au domicile familial à Nyala Frontière, n'ayant en possession ni son téléphone portable. Pour toutes les urgences, vous pouvez appeler le numéro suivant 677 848 761 696 507 420 656 968 525. So now the part that if you don't see it, try for finding make una no forget say senator them vote now it for up for inside the week. Fundi, last talk before we go.
Yes, Ambassador, I want to thank you, Nadine, and all the rest where would participate for this program. Make a maybe a wonderful thing, and the people there for this house. So we induction where they come on the 15th for the Cité de la Paix, the Bangmangu, where they come with invite all the Equinox TV they will be there for cover this event. That is 15th of April.
All right. Thank you plenty, Oga Eric, for your time too.
Okay, I want to thank people the way they will recognize me and the whole equipe for Equinox. And I want to talk again one thing. If a whole big event will go happen today, tomorrow, vote for senators, the first Cameroonian no inside country, na very surprised for me. I mean, if you say by today they'll announce they don't enter country for see and the first election for senator inside country go pass.
No, the second.
The second.
Yes.
No, because the first one will be vote.
No, they vote.
They vote?
Yes. They vote for the first one.
They vote.
Yes.
Because so, most of them be nominated and nominated.
No, they are all.
Okay. The second one be give for B, if we give county, but no the inside county.
They don't put the I for country.
But I hope say they on top. It will be on top computer Jimuka.
So now so we see country Fundi and we sabi say we salute our man for
Bakila they will make cut them when they make with pepper soup.
Voilà.
Yeah,
I sabi say
now man a shot by the make pepper soup fine.
This is the looking now so the salute for that side of Bakila Hotel. Thank you na plenty. Every broadcast will happen for Sunday. Make una all and tight for outside.
Equinox Télévision, au-delà des